Sunday, folks, and you know what that means. It's the Super Bowl, and I could care less. And you can care less, obviously, if you're not in front of the TV watching it, and you're watching my video. This, guys, is the de Havilland Twin Otter on skis by Aero. There's many models. We're going to show them all off today. And also, you may notice this is a very different change of scenery, and it's not because we have skis. It's because the whole operations, even asymmetrical contraries, moved to Antarctica. This is Anartica X. Good luck finding the runways here if you're landing here, because, guys, I gotta warn you, unless you're experienced, I wouldn't attempt any of these landings. Because some of these runways you can't see until you're right on top of them. Alright, let's get in our cockpit here. Select engine 2, and we're going to shift our view forward so we can watch engine 2 turning. Turn the master on. Generators on. Alright, turn igniter. Yeah, I saw a guy do this with track IR a lot easier. Alright, let that spool up once. Because if you don't do this, this plane's going to surge forward. You'll see it happen right now. See how it's just barely surging forward, but then the torque rate lowers down? It's very important to get that right on this one, especially because this one's a turboprop. So let's select engine 1. In real life, the prop would be cranking right now. We're gonna let it crank over once, and then we're gonna do this. That way it prevents the engine from throttling up too fast and sending us careening off that cliff in front of us. There's a cliff right there. Alright. There's the cliff. And yeah, it's gonna be a long taxi over to the runway. As you guys know, I normally don't fly turboprops, but this is my main baby now. I love flying this, and before you think, well, Ace, how do you stop on these strips? Oh, there's a way, and anyone who's flown turboprops in Flight Sim X knows it has the reverse thrust ability on this thing. There are two different models here, two different flight characteristics, I believe. The 300 model of the Twin Otter and the 100 model, which I'm in the 100 model right now. There's also a float version and several other versions. Alright, we gotta head all the way out there, as amazing as it seems, because you look here, guys. You see the runway. You can't see it from our current location, but the runway is right out there. Hold on, let me check something out. Hold on here, guys. 1 minute, guys. Alright, viewers, we're back. We're taxiing right there in the oh, it's hard to tell from where we're at. Hold on, let me see if we can get a top-down view. An accurate top-down view. It'll appear once we get real close to it, I guarantee it. We gotta get all the way out there, actually, to get over there. Yeah, guys, this is a very good airplane. Actually, for this role, I'm currently using it for the Antarctic program, taking this thing around. Getting sick of Skype messing up. Yeah, what I love about Antarctica, I'm flying Antarctica, see we're nearing the airfield, see? You'll see, when I go top down, we're getting close to it. See, there's the very small runway. You can see why it is very hard to see it. It's not hard to land. It's not the landing, it's the hard part. let's get this show on the road. Let's taxi up the hill. And I want to demonstrate the reverse thrusters real quick, show you how it stops. Listen to it. That's how I stop on while I'm landing. There's those reverse thrusters right there. I do like the look of this base from a distance. Although I prefer McMurdo base because it's got a longer runway and stuff. Plus it's near a town. I used to have my plane stationed at La Thera. That was the aero commander. Alright, we're in here. Now, all you guys who don't know how to fly a turboprop, I will do a turboprop course if requested. And Anartica X, the one I got, came with an actual aero twin commander, like a twin otter like this. Sorry, I'm getting lost a little bit here. Okay, I think the runway's right there. You guys try to spot the darn runway from the air. Alright, put in 20 degrees of flaps. Really, we can take off anywhere, but you know me. And yeah, of course, once I got these ones, I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I better fly the Antarctic program because I'm stationing myself out of Antarctica. As you can see, here's our little runway. You see why I said it was so hard to land on it? You can barely see it. Let's get a rear one or show you how she flies. Look at it, the skis are fully animated. Fully working virtual cockpit. Everything works in it. It follows standard turboprop engines, 5-second spool up time. So basically right now after I throttle up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then throttle up. Like I spool down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we'll go down lower and we'll come back around, we'll swing back around to the airfield. There are some glitches, like you may see them on the senior package here when I come around swinging on this turn. Beautiful texture right there, look at it. It gives Antarctica a whole new feel. Oh, this is something that it gets on you a lot for. See the enunciators out. Alright, we'll swing around and come up some now. That'll allow you to see the edge of the base there. Here's the edge of the base of the mountain. Now, in order to show off the water model, the other ones, and since this is Super Bowl Sunday, I will get around to showing all of them today, hopefully. Hopefully Jack's gonna show up for the other ones. We'll swing around and we'll do a close flyby of the base, and we'll land right in that valley in front of us, and discuss the Twin Otter, because I love this thing, guys. This is beautiful to fly. I don't want to hit that Antarctic research base. Oh, by the way, avionics on would help. I guess that's another set of research bases right there. Alright, let's put her down. I'll show you how to land one of these puppies. And as you can see, we possibly have a rough surface on ahead of us, so it may be a bit tricky to put her down softly, so we're just going to pull her around to this field I know is flat. See how this is obviously flat. And then we're gonna set her down. We slow her down from 40 knots to slower than that. How do we slow her down? Well, we're at reverse thrust. Ta-da! Look at that, guys! Look at that! Look at that! Alright, we'll taxi over back over by the lower base, and then we'll shut down and switch to the new one. Alright, my back's been giving me a little trouble for a little while, guys. The thing I love about this thing is it's so versatile. Before you worry about running up and hitting that base, again, reverse thrust. That was just to get us up to this secondary base here. This is actually the South Africa research base owned by the South African government. Alright, let's taxi up a little closer. I think that's a storage space or something. It doesn't look like it. I'm not sure. Alright, let's deploy our reverse thrust. Yeah, that's the only problem with deploying the reverse thrust. If you don't turn it off at the right time, the forward thrust will kick back in. See what I mean? Haviliand X off. Engines off. And we may slide back down the mountain here. Let me just spool her around so she stops sliding. Open the doors. And how the whole entire airplane is still being powered is obviously the props are still spinning, so it's a clear observation of the generators actually powering the engines. Like right now. Alright, see you on the next Twin Otter.